that time of year where things get a bit colder, a bit more snuggly, and dare I say it, just a bit more cozy. It's a season filled with food, fun, festiveness, and frivolity. With that in mind, I'm your host, Garrett K. Jones, and I've invited professional baker and food writer Deanna Martinez-Bey to return to the show and provide her top 10 reading recommendations. Welcome back to my channel for those of you who are returning viewers. And if you're new, glad to have you. Now, if you're wondering what you can do to become a channel supporter, you can find links for Patreon and the merch store down in the video description. I'll talk more about those options more towards the end of the video. By far the fastest and easiest way to support what we do here is by becoming a subscriber. So click the subscribe button and smash that like button on this video. I wanted to share the results of No Shave November with you guys. So this last month I was growing my beard to help raise money and awareness for cancer, specifically those cancers that affect men. I signed up to raise $250 for the Testicular Cancer Society. So the question remains, how much was I able to actually raise? Well, here you go. Really? Really? Apparently all y'all love cancer. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. In fact, I'm so disappointed that I'm speaking Texan. Now, you probably think the Hobbit movies are better than the book. With that said, my top donor, my only donor, was one of my followers on Twitter, Andrea Howroyd, who is not only a fantastic human being, she's going to be one of the beta readers for book 5. Andrea, thank you for being awesome. Now, since Andrea gets to decide what I do with the beard, she chose a neatly trimmed beard instead of this scruffy look that I have going on right here. So here we go. Before going any further with the video, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications on new videos. You can select notifications for all videos, or you can select notifications based on your preferences. If you're watching on your phone, be sure to update those settings inside the app itself to get the most out of your viewing experience.
Deanna Martinez-Bey here, and I am so thankful that I have been asked to be here today to share my top 10 favorite reads with you. So it was really tough, I have to be honest. So what I did was I actually broke it down into 5 of my favorite fiction reads and 5 of my favorite nonfiction reads. So I figure we'll start with the fiction reads first, okay? So here we go. The name of this book is Drawing Free by Elena Aitken, I believe is how we pronounce her name. And this was one of my favorites because it was so realistic, and I believe that a lot of moms may be able to relate to this book because sometimes moms get overwhelmed. And the main character in this book was definitely overwhelmed and took matters into her own hands, which is when it all began by Adele Abbott. This is the first book in this series, and I could not put it down. Nope, couldn't put it down. I read this book faster than I've read any book, other than a memoir that I read one time that I couldn't put down either. You know I'm an author, and I write fiction and nonfiction. So 2 of my books are in this list. I know, I couldn't help it because, here, I'll explain. So this is one of my most recent books, 2 Girls in an Oven, How 12 Weeks of Cookies Saved My Life. Everyone who read this book so far has told me that they think it should be made into a Hallmark movie. So it's a realistic, but it's still a happy story. And all of my books are about self-transformation, and this one is no different. So this is actually a holiday read. So if you're looking for a holiday read, here you go. Is another book that I've written, Hot Cocoa, Green Tea, and the Man Who Sweetened My Heart. And the reason that this one is so special to me is because it is about Stephanie, who is a domestic violence survivor. And this book actually fashions after my own life because I am also a domestic violence survivor. So this one took a long time to write because, it hit some tender spots, but I did it. On Strike for Christmas. I read this book every year. It's by Sheila Roberts. Every year I read this book. Actually, I'm going to leave it out. I'm not even going to put it back today because I'm going to read it. Love it. Now, they did make a movie out of, I believe it was based on this book. And it's got the same title, On Strike for Christmas. And it's just not the same. I love the book. Okay, so those are my top 5 fiction. Now I'm going to share my top 5 nonfiction books with you, okay? So I'm going to start with something really lighthearted. I cherish this book, Quacker Factory Christmas by Jean Bice. And unfortunately, Jean has passed away, but she was a fixture on QVC with the clothes that she made and sold on there. But she came out with this cookbook, and I loved it. It is filled with color and stories and recipes, and it's just an amazing cookbook. So if you can find one, I highly recommend picking that up. It's called Will Write for Food by Diane Jacob. So if anybody is interested in food writing or blogging or just writing books, anything pertaining to food, I highly recommend this book. It is loaded with useful information. I'm trying to see how many pages. It's approximately 350 pages. And I read through every single page because there is valuable information on every page. Okay? Highly recommend. It's Your Move by Josh Altman. Now, he is actually a real estate agent, but he wrote this book, and this book applies to anyone who owns or wants to own their own business. It is also filled with valuable information that will help you as a business owner, no matter what your business is. I'm not a real estate agent, and I read it, and it helped me. So, super thankful for that book. Now, it's such a toss-up between my last 2 books. It's such a toss-up. I don't know which one to hold up first. They are neck and neck because both of these books changed my life. Okay, so we'll go with The Martha Rules by The Martha Stewart. This book helped me see things differently as an entrepreneur and a business owner. And sometimes as a business owner, we have tunnel vision. We only see one road for us to take as that business owner. But what Martha does is she opens up your mind to see there's a bigger picture. You don't have to just do one thing. You can do lots of different things pertaining to your business to expand and grow. It's an amazing book. I highly, highly recommend that one too. Number 1 is David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me. Again, this book also changed my life. This man So much useful information in this book that will change you if you listen and you do it. So at the end of each chapter, there's little, I don't remember exactly what he calls them, but little tasks that you can do to help improve yourself as a human being. And I went through and read this entire book. I did all of the steps. I did everything that he suggested be done. And it really did change my life. I was able to overcome fears and become a better person, become a stronger person. I've always been told my whole life, Deanna, you're such a strong person. You're so strong. How do you do it? And then I read this book and I realized I could be even stronger, and I became stronger. So if you're struggling with insecurities or fear in your life of any kind, if you're just not happy with the person that you are and you want to change to become a better person, here you go. This one right here. There's two versions of this book. There's a clean version and an unedited version. I ordered the book from Amazon, and I ordered the clean version of the book, but there is another version as well. So I hope that you will pick that up and allow it to change your life as it has mine. Thank you so much for listening to what I had to say today, and I hope you enjoyed my top 10 books.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please make sure to hit like and subscribe. If you'd like to support this channel in a monetary way, you can do so on Patreon through one of 3 affordable support tiers. Patrons get access to blooper reels, behind the scenes videos, and so much more. You can also buy sweet merch from my store on Teespring, which you can then turn around and rep on Instagram and Twitter by tagging me at GKJ_publishing and using the hashtag 5kingdoms merch. Or you can sign up for the free poster giveaway. All links are down in the video description, and I will be announcing a winner for the contest when I hit 200 YouTube subscribers. I'll see you guys back here next week for Author Awareness, where I will be interviewing Stormy Lewis.
The vlog of the 5 Kingdoms is filmed without the use of a live audience at Skyrocket Studios in Hanford, California. We can't do what we do without your help, so please make sure to subscribe by clicking the button that's above my head, and make sure to watch and share the videos over here to my left. Have a great week.